Back at again with another video. So today we're gonna talk about the support party. Yes, the support party. If you don't know what that is, let me explain you. Let me take you on a tutorial and explain you why exactly the support party is really important because to build your characters, you will see the difference. You will see a huge difference once you learn how to build the your team party. And then I will explain at the end of the video. I will explain almost at the end of the video. I will explain you where to get the characters. Of course, there is always gonna be a free to play option that you can always collect from the shop. So that's always gonna be a thing that it could be collected from the shop. So you don't have to worry about that because not everything here is pay to win. This is the beauty about this game is there's a lot of characters that could help you out, and they help you out, and they are basically for free that you can probably get from the shop. I mean, from the exchange shop. Every time that you play PvP, you get some PvP points. If you haven't figured out what they use for, or maybe you are new, or maybe you're an intermediate player, or maybe you are just a casual player. All right. So first things first, if you are a beginner player, but you probably don't have that many characters. You probably got a few characters that are worth to build. You probably don't even know how to build your character effect type. This part right here at the bottom, I will show you on the screen. It will appear on the screen. So basically how you build this is you put your support characters here. If you click this right here, this icon right here, it will tell you how that works, but it's gonna explain it further because this is barely explain that. So basically, let's say you put a free character here. Let's put Golden Week, and let's put this Orobi. All right. So the way that I build this is you probably are new. You probably don't have that many characters. First thing first is just gonna grab whatever character. Let's say you got Big Mom. Yeah, you say you got EX Big Mom right now, or you got King, of course, right? So basically, you're just gonna grab any red unit that you have here. You're gonna go to filters. You're gonna go to elements. You're gonna go to red elements. And you're gonna grab that. Obviously, every single character here has some character tags. If you go to view character effect, you will see here that they have character effect info. You see here that it says attacker, and you see right here the second part right here says applicable characters. So those are the characters that possess this tag. If you click on the character and you click here on this little icon right here up on the screen, you click that and it says character type attackers, Straw Pirates, Paramecia, Captain, power users, new word, and word generation. Those are your character tags, and every single unit has that. For like let's say that you're trying to build a runner. So for a runner, in my opinion, a runner might need this tag right here, which is the runner tag, because of the increase. Once you have 6 units with the same runner tag over here on this part right here, they will apply this runner tag. So for example, let me show you how that works. So let's say I'm gonna build a runner. They're gonna be a green. They're gonna be a green and blue element because I'm not building reds right now. So you're just gonna hit OK, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slap them right here. Runner. This is a runner. Right here, runner. And as you see, the runner effect is going up right here. This part right here, you see, it was down, now it's going up. And then we're gonna put the Robin right here and right here, runner. And as you see, I got the runner tag. But not only I got the runner tag, I got the Straw Pirates tag up. You see the chart to see increase to 9. Because some of these charts that I have right here, they have more than one tag. And as you can see here, you click here, you will see that it says Straw Pirates, new word, and runner tag. So they have more than one tag. And if you want to check what tags the charts have, all you gotta do is click this black hexagon here. You click that and you see the filters, and you clicking that, and you will see more filters applying to the charts and stuff. So that way you don't have to worry about that. Obviously, as you see here, once you apply the filters, it will just filter out for you, and you can apply as many filters as you can. And the reason why you see this Luffy here is Luffy is a very, very important unit for any account. I feel like Luffy has to be the best free-to-play unit that you could ever get from the shop, and I'm gonna show you why. One of the reasons Luffy is so good, you will see in a moment. When I started putting Luffy here, any Luffy, right? Let's say you have different versions of Luffy, obviously, but let's just slap Luffy in here. Let's just put as many Luffys as we can here. Are you gonna see these charters? Obviously, this right here is a charter type effect. It's a passive effect. So you obviously wanna go with the charters that have that type effect. And let's remove the attack type. Okay, let's remove the attack type, and let's remove the new word tag. Okay, you see there's more Luffy's in here, so let's put this Luffy right here, over here. You see all these effects that you get for free. These are all the effects that you get for free, and these are effects that you get for free, like word generation when in the area around your enemy's treasure increase now by distance by 30%, when in the area around your capital treasure increase now by distance by 30%. So you get the new word tag, which is completely good, and increase the damage to enemies with an element you're weak against 50%. And you can read the rest of the elements, but basically this right here, this charter type effect info is basically the stuff that you get for free. Those are extra stats that you get for free, and the best extra stats that you can probably get for free is gonna be the attacker, because you increase attack by 200 and increase damage deal by 5%. And you can see the applicable charges here. Anyone that has like the symbol of attacker might apply to that. And then the second one best is gonna be the storehouse parts, because this reduces the critical damage received by 30%, which is completely amazing when it comes to the life and death situation. Let's say that there is like 30 seconds left on the timer count. You might be able to survive just because you have this extra 30% damage reduction. The second one I will say that is kind of good. It will be the new word tag. I mean, the third one, it will be the new word tag, because this increases your damage to enemies with the element that you are weak against by 15%, which is completely amazing. As you can see here, those are the new word charters. All of these charters apply the new word tag. And then you have the runner tag is always going to be beneficial for runner. Let's say you got King, you got Big Mom. Big Mom and King will benefit from this, because this not only increase your HP by 100, this increases the base treasure gauge amount when you capture the treasure by 30%. What does that mean? That means that every time that you capture the flag, it will get a little bit more increase. So it will make for the enemy to capture the flag a bit more difficult. It will take them a little more time, a bit of extra time to capture that flag, and that could be really beneficial at the end of the match. Let's say there is like 10 seconds left, and there's an attacker coming after you. He managed to one-shot you after you capture the flag. This 30% extra might help you out where to choose the victory or not. And the other one right here is going to be the zone tag. The zone tag is going to be amazing, because this reduce damage received from enemies with the element you are weak against by 15%. Let's say you got the new EX Big Mom, and you're facing an EX Luffy. If you have played PvP for a long time, or you just barely start the game, literally the best counter for Big Mom is gonna be Shanks and EX Luffy. EX Luffy, he is just built completely to destroy Big Mom. He just, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is what it is. It's just what it is. So this might help you out. EX Luffy will one-shot you. You don't have no sort of damage reduction. So this zone tag, these straw hat parts here, this might be able to make you even more tanky than you are. And the newer tag that can reduce your damage, that might completely help you out building your charts and stuff, Then you got the East Blue tag, when increase damage to enemies with the same element by 15%. But I don't really think that's great. And then you have this Royal EX part, when your HP is like less than 50%, reduce the effect time of status inflicted by enemies by 30%, which means that every time that Akainu hits you with his magma attacks, that will reduce that by 30%. And that you will be inflicted by that. Just always come here and look at all these tags, and if you don't know which chart they have those tags, always you gotta click these black dots. There you go, click the attackers, those are the attackers, obviously. Then you click the storehouse pirates, those are all the storehouse pirates. You can click multiple tags as well, so you can have your characters filter. You can have the characters filter. You probably don't have that much, but you can just build whatever you have, Let's say you want to build like the newer tag. There's your newer characters. Let's go to the to the ones that don't have the Grand Line. There is the Grand Line characters, obviously, and you can always go here and check the tags if you click on here. You will see the attackers, applicable charges, charter type effect, zone, charter type effect, applicable charges. There you go. The power users. The power users don't really do much. There's no any benefits to having that. As if I say so myself, there's the new word tag as well, new word tag. And it was, if you see here, it says 5 more charters, 5 charters or more, you will complete this tag, you will get this tag. And then you have the Animal Kingdom Pirates, the same 5 charters or more, Animal Kingdom Pirates, there you go. You're gonna see here only the charters that you own. So if you don't own a unit, they will not appear here, and they will appear at the level that you have them. So you see that king right there is level 1, and I have just 1 copy of him. So yeah, so that's that. And obviously you can come here and do the same, the Grand Line here, zone, navy, and you can just click 2 of those and it will filter itself. Defenders, there you go. Then East Blue, then Logia, then you got the Asteroid Pirates, and you just keep going and keep going. Which are the best charter type effects? It's probably gonna be attacker, definitely good. Probably gonna be a Straw Pirates, definitely amazing too. Definitely amazing when it comes to surviving. There's gonna be Paramecia, maybe when your HP is less than 50%, increase damage, critical damage deal by 20%, increase critical damage deal by 20%. You have the Captain tag, which is, of course, the preventing a stagger from a long range attack. You have the New tag, which is amazing, increase damage deal against enemies that you're weak by 50%. And then you have the Ground Line as well, which is good, reduce damage received by enemies with a 7 by 50%. You got the Zone tag, and those are the tags. And then there's the rest of the tags, but I feel those are the most important tags. And now I'm gonna explain you where to get your characters and what characters are the best characters to get. Obviously, if you see the first part of the video when I highlight Luffy, the reason why Luffy is one of the characters that you want to get the most is because he has one of the most versatile tags into the game. If you click any Luffy and you see his tags, look at all these. He has all of these free stats that he will give you for free. So if we came here and now you're gonna hear the filter tag, you see Captain, New War Generation. He has all of these tags, and if I hit attacker, it's gonna be even more. See that attacker, and then there's the runner tag as well. Of course, you gotta take the New War because some of these Luffys are from the New War. But if I could take the run attack here, you see all these Luffys. They have a lot of tags that are for free that you can probably get. And as you see here, there's a bunch of Luffys on this team, and I'm getting all these stars for free. Obviously, Luffy is gonna be one of the best options that you have here from the exchange shop that you can probably get every day. A single, you can get some shards from Luffy from this shop right here. Just came here and find a Luffy. Just say you want to build a blue team, you want to build a red team, you want to build a green team. Then you have this Monkey D. Luffy Gear 4. Then you just buy the shards every day. Eventually you will max them out. Luffy is the best unit that you can probably have from here. So buy these Luffys every day. The second best one is gonna be Chopper. One reason why Chopper is so good is because Chopper has one of the 2 strongest tags into this game, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. So if you go here to party, and let's find a Chopper here. Chopper has the Straw Parts, which reduces critical damage received by 30%, and he got the Zone tag, which reduces damage received from enemies with the element you are weak against by 15%, which is really good for any defender unit because it will give you some insane damage reduction. And on top of that, if let's say per se you have this Chopper that is like from the shop, right? There's a blue runner chopper. This right here, this blue runner chopper that is from the shop that you can probably get shards every day. He has the runner tag, which increases your HP by 800, and it has the Sun tag, and it has the Straw Pirates tag, and it has the New World tag, which reduces your damage. to enemies that you are weak against. So this is pretty much a great tag for any runner into this game. So basically, those are the two most priority characters. Obviously, you have the Straw Hat Pirates as well. You have the usually just Straw Hat Pirates. Okay, your attack is gonna be generic, but I'd say any Luffy or Chopper will be a good tag as well. You have the Straw Hat Pirates, obviously with the damage reduction, critical damage reduction. You have the Paramecia, obviously right here. Luffy is part of that as well. Just give you less than 50 when you HP less than 50% increase the damage. He'll just give you some damage. Then you have your Captain, which is Luffy as well. So that's why Luffy is so good. You see the filters there. Then you got your new war tag, which is just a bunch of characters here, but Luffy is always on top. And you have the war generation tag. That's why Luffy is so good, is because he's part of all this. He's part of this. So like I said before, you can always come to the shop and buy the shards. Make sure you do that every day, so that way eventually you will max out the units. So you don't really have to buy them. Eventually I will make a extensive guide tutorial about the panel boost and stuff, that's gonna be in a different video. I think this video is gonna be too long for that, but yeah, so make sure you are always checking those tags around. Maybe you are a free-to-play player, maybe you are a casual player, maybe you are a veteran player, maybe you just want a little more knowledge here. So and make sure they are the same color as well. Obviously they give you extra stats so you have the same color. Look, if I take this Luffy out and I put this, it may give me minus 4.6%. But now if I put in a red unit here, let's say I'm gonna put this guy right here, instead of this blue attacker, it will give me an extra stats. It will increase my stats. It will completely boost my stats. So that's why I'm saying you should build 2 units of the different color. Alright, anyways, that's gonna be it, man. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that, man. I've been trying to update every day. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you have a wonderful day. Just work yourself. Signing out. See you guys in the next one.